What kind of what kind of man you looking for?
I'm a God fearing man that actually walk the walk and talk the talk. There's a lot of men who say they believe but don't want to actually practice what they believe in. Or if I tell them, like, oh, I'm not sexually active, I'm just waiting because I want to honor God. And they're like, oh, well, don't you got 3 kids? Don't you have 3 baby daddies? I say, yeah, I used to steal too. Should I keep doing that? Should I still do, you know what I'm saying? Like, so the only thing I'm supposed to give up is my yoni? Don't do nothing else bad. Don't lie. Don't cheat. Don't steal. But once I gave away the stuff, I'm supposed to just give it to anybody who want it. You get some. You get some. No. And I'm like, I'm 39. I only got a few good years left on this thing. I got to give it to my husband.
Yeah, you're right. Uh, the fact is, a lot of women do that, and but then when the one they really like comes along, they give it up. They just forget all of that stuff they said before, and I'm not saying this lady is like that, but the fact is, man, so many of them do that, and then you almost 50 years old, and you around there wanting to do stuff like that, or say, oh, I'm just not doing nothing until I get married. And see, a lot of times they have issues. These ladies have issues, and I'm not a therapist, but you have issues, and you want somebody to wait until it actually sign paperwork, and then now your issues come out, and it's all kind of situations when it come down to sex, and you having issues with in sex. But the thing is, you get a therapist, and get that knocked out, or whatever you because they sometimes women have bad situations and bad experiences, and then now they go to no sex. We ain't doing nothing. I ain't doing nothing until I get married, and that never works. I'm not. Well, let me take that back. I'm a God fearing man, but let me take that back. You know, there ain't gonna be too many men that's gonna say, "Oh, I'm just not gonna have sex." I mean, if y'all date for if you what y'all gonna date for 2 years? You date for 2 years and no sex? It's just highly unlikely. I'm not saying it's not. It is absolutely the way God wanted, but it's not. You're not. I mean, a lot of time guys gonna get tired of it, and keep it moving. And in that case, you may end up by yourself. I don't know. That's just my opinion.
So you're not having sex again until you're married.
Right.
How long you been celibate for?
A year and a half.
A year and a half. Oh, so you already pretty much answered the question that you know people are gonna say. You've been married 3 times, by 3 men. Were you celibate before those marriages?
My last one, yes, but we all sin and fall short of God's glory, which is another reason why I actually did marry the other ones, because I can't live in sin. I don't know how people do it. Like, just is able to do it. I can't. It's just not for me. So I would give people chances, but yes, in between times I am.
Okay, you are. Okay, so non-negotiable, no sex unless you can become a wife again. Okay. Any other
Well, I am a
requirements?
wife, because he who finds a wife finds a good thing. So I am a wife already. I just need my husband to find me.
Oh, okay. So you are a wife in this moment. You just are waiting for the fourth man to marry you.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. Any other requirements before we get to your deal breakers?
He has to have a job. He has to take care of his kids. I don't want no bum. I think it's big that men take care of their kids, even if they're not together, or at least trying. And I went to law school, so if that's something that we have to fight for, I definitely would try to help him get something, because I do feel like men should get their kids, honestly. And I think it would stop a lot of men who don't have kids.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Smoking, that's a no. Smoking of any substance. Don't believe in
So like
Jesus
no weed
Christ.
either.
No, nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Nothing. It's grossed me out. Don't believe in Jesus Christ. And again, if you don't have a job and you're not taking care of yourself, that's a big no-no for me, because we're grown. And if you don't know what you want, that's That's a big no-no for me. I'm highly educated. I have a lot in my background, a lot of history, and I want somebody who's well, just put together, just well-rounded. Not too, oh, if you don't do this, you're gonna go to hell, but just more like, you know what, we're walking, and we're just getting better as we go, like iron sharpens iron.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
I prefer more of a fit look because
Oh my
although
God.
I got a little chubby, I am working back out. I mean, I was in the military, so obviously I had to be in shape. But
Whoa, 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 whoa. Now I done seen some fat reservists. You know what I'm saying? I done seen some fat reservists. Now I don't know. I don't know about active service people, but I done seen some fat reservists. Man, come on now. She prefers somebody that's fit. Really, man. I get it. I get it. We can be 100 pounds overweight, and then go to talking about we want we want somebody that's fit. Well, where's yours at? Where's your fitness? Where's your fitness? It's kind of a slap in the face to people when you hear somebody say something like that when their appearance is not fit. You may be 75 to 100 pounds overweight, and then you run around talking about I want somebody that's fit. Knock it off. Knock it off.
I don't like bigger men or them being like
Mm.
super sloppy. Like you can have a little weight on you because we're older, but like overly sloppy, no. And long as he's
Um,
taller than me, I don't care how tall he is.
long as he's taller than you, you don't care how tall he is. Okay. What about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
Um, I would say just a medium income for a man that's around the road. So what's that like between 45 and 60 is what most men make.
No, it's not 60.
Okay.
It's about
Let's do the
42,000.
Kendrick Cam.
Alrighty.
42,000.
Let me set it back up. I don't know if you can
42,000.
see me. Can you see me?
Yes, we can see you. Okay, boo. All right, baby girl. We got you, baby.
She
So
prefer a
Genesis,
fit
right?
man.
Yes, ma'am.
I have some paid questions. Do you want them?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay. DK Holloway Diesel said, continue holding steadfast and remember to not require a man to fully commit until you are married. Okay.
No, don't require a man to fulfill commitments until you are married. I'm not sure what he means. Like, don't require a man to like help pay my bills or something.
Nah, he just mean no sex. Don't worry about nothing, don't worry about him doing nothing extra. Cause she said something about that, but that's what he mean. He mean don't expect don't expect no commitments with no sex. I mean, there you go. I mean, listen, guys, it doesn't mean that I agree with that. It doesn't mean that I agree or disagree. All I'm saying is, I mean, I'm giving my 2 cents on this, and even me, guys, I'm just being honest with you. I couldn't date somebody for 2 years and you know not have that experience with them, the sexual experience, because she may not like me like that. And then the thing is, if you do stuff like this, and listen, they used to do this in back in the days. Now, of course, they would get married. They would get married, but it ain't no. I'm picking this, and I want this, and I expect this and that. No, no. The parents put the children together, and when I say children, I mean young adults. When these kids are, and I say kids because when they were of marrying age, this is what was done back in the days. This man took his son, and this man here took his daughter, and these kids they got married. Okay, and it wasn't no I want him to be this tall, I want him to be this short, I want him to be he can't be fat, he can't be skinny. They didn't do that. They didn't do that. They got them together, and they got married, and they lived their lives. They had their children, and just the way it should be, but we didn't got so far away from stuff.
Is that what he's saying?
Let me read it again. You're right. I read it wrong. Remember not to require a man to fulfill commitments until you are married. Oh, so what he's
I
saying
agree.
is, Yeah. He's saying since you're, I guess this is what the point he's trying to make. Since you are making it clear you're not having sex until you are a
Right.
wife, I guess he's saying don't expect a man to do husband duties until you're married.
Yeah, I don't. Whenever a man asks me out or anything, it's always, hey, I'm gonna pay for my own stuff. Of course, a lot of men say no, but I'm more than willing to pay for my own things because I don't want them to get it twisted. And I'd rather it be that way because it's no expectations. I don't want you to feel like you have to
Man,
go above and beyond for something that you're not gonna get.
for
I want
something
somebody
that
who's
you're
gonna
not
be
gonna get.
genuine, and I'm a homeowner, and it ain't no man on my thing. I'm not on OnlyFans. I make my own money. I've gotten my own education.
Please,
I worked
mama.
hard to get what I got. And I don't need no man to buy me a $20 meal. I don't care about going to Cheesecake Factory. I like that. So we can go chill at a park because I'm genuinely trying to get to know somebody. It's not about how much they make, but you got to come in making
Man,
something.
man,
Okay.
man.
Um, Divine Photo says if you have to say you are a wife, then you are a wife. Actions speak louder than words. Well, I mean, she's been married 3 times. She is. I mean, you've been a
I'm a
wife.
wife. How many times
Yeah.
have you been married? And I'm not saying that I'm a wife. The word says I'm a wife because the word said he who finds a wife finds a good
Nah.
thing. So you're
Yeah, but you twisting it. You twisting it because they got a whole bunch of women out here that's not wives. So basically, what she's saying is every woman is a wife anyway. So I guess if you if but you ain't no wife if you're not married. You're not a wife if you're not married. Stop saying that because you twisting the Bible. You twisting the words. It doesn't mean that you're a ready-made wife. You're not. So basically what you're saying is all these women out here that's selling their body for money, that's wives. Man, get out of here. Stop twisting the word.
a wife before you already are one.
No, you're not. No,
I
you're
mean,
not.
maybe you're not Christian, so maybe you didn't know that. So
No,
I do take
no,
that
I'm a
back.
Christian.
But the
No,
word tells
no, you're
us,
not a
"He who
wife.
finds a wife finds a good thing." That means I have to be a wife for somebody to find a wife.
But you're not found yet.
That's where I'm going with that.
You first of all, you're not found. You're not found. You had 3 divorces. So you're not found. You're not a wife yet. Man, people, I'm telling you, people would twist stuff around and make, and she saying that with conviction. And that's how people get screwed up with some of these. I don't know what church she go to, but that's not what it is. You're not a wife until you're a wife. Stop it. Stop doing that.
Thank you, though.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Manny Jackson says she's not joking. The military life is like a reality TV show without TV. Okay. Um,
It's wild. It's wild.
I'm not gonna read that one. Okay. This one said, now you want a God-fearing man after 3 baby daddies. Well, three
All of them did
ex-husbands,
say,
right?
yeah, all
No?
of them did say they God fearing. All of them did go to church with me. But just because people fall short of God's glory doesn't mean that they're not God fearing. Everybody sin. Everybody has their mistakes. I'm sure you don't live a perfect life either. So don't judge a man by what he do. And all of them are still friends with me. It's just it is what it is. I'm not gonna stay for somebody who cheat. I'm not gonna stay with somebody who don't want to be with me. I'd rather have peace in my life because I can take care of myself, which is my catch 22, which is one of my red flags, because I won't stay. I got track shoes like a mug.
Of course, you got track shoes, and that's why you need therapy. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. The first thing she said about her partner cheating, that is a way out of a marriage. That is a way. Even though it's not, I mean, we should be able to, as Christians, we should be able to make it through things. And I know some of us is just not, I would say, strong enough to deal with the aftermaths of this. But no, just because this person may not want to be with you, that's not an out. That's not an out, Miss Christian lady. It's not. It's not about that. Now, of course, if they cheat, yes, yes, Jesus did make it, you know, where we can get out of marriages for our partners cheating, but that's not even a thing. And he only did that because we were some hard-headed people. We were hard-headed people. And I agree. I'm part of that hard-headed part too, guys. But I will say this. I will say this. No, no. You trying to twist the Bible is what you trying to do, but I'm on it.
So if you're feeling like you're froggy and you want to leap, you can walk out of here on your eyelashes. I don't care. I'm not going to hold you. I'm not going to stop you. That's why. But thank you, though. I hope you're living a God-fearing life, too.
Okay, this one, I guess they're back. It said, Kendra, stop. She's a 3-time ex-wife. How can she be a wife when she's failed 3 times?
It's not about her failing. It's not about her failing, but she's telling you right now. She's telling you she's the type of person that will get up out of there. I mean, that's all she's saying. She's saying she will get up out of there. If you feeling like you don't want to be there, she out. I mean, of course, if you cheat, yeah, she'll be out. And I'm with her on that one. I'm with her on that one. But everything else is no. It's not something you can just bounce out with.
I can be a wife because that's what I am. I bring nothing but good to my people. I bless people. I take care of my family. I take care of my house. I have a job. Read Proverbs 31:10.
Okay, really? Okay, let's do it.
It'll explain everything that a wife is, and that's what I am.
Well, it don't.
But
It
if
can
you want to hit me up
explain.
on Lady Wisdom 27, I can.
It can explain. It can explain. Yeah, it can explain what a wife is, but you're still not a wife. You're not a wife right now. You're a single woman, is what you are. You're a single woman, and you sit up there saying that if a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing. True, true. But that's once you're a wife. You're not a wife yet. So you've been married 3 times. You're not married at this time. In between each one of them, at some point you're a wife, and at some point you're not a wife. You're not married. You're not a wife. Stop saying that.
Go through it with you word for word, toe for toe. And how many times have you been married? That's all I want to know. You can pay for that one too. Anyway,
Okay. Coffee Killer said, are you doing 50-50 on dates till married?
yes. If they want me to, that's how I come in. I always come in with 50-50. But a lot of men, because of my presentation, pay for it, and I accept it. Okay, thank you. But it's never a requirement or obligation for them.
Okay. All right, let me
Yeah.
continue with my questions. Wait, I will read this one. They spent $50. This one said, spent $50 to say, oh, keep up the good work, Kendra. Thank you.
Yes.
I appreciate that. All right, back to my questions. When
Okay.
was your last relationship?
My last relationship, I would say, ended in February. I was dating somebody.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
You asked me that. It was a year and a half ago.
Okay. Three
Yeah.
flaws you have to work on.
One of them for sure is I have track star shoes. I
You
really
run.
like if a man don't want to stay,
You run
not saying
away.
I won't work through a situation, but if a man doesn't want to stay, I let them go. And a
Yeah,
lot like
yeah.
what comes out the mouth come from the heart. So if you're saying stuff that you
Where you
feel
get that
like, or
from?
you're angry or drunk,
Where you get
and
that
then you
from?
feel like saying something, I'm gonna hold you to it. I make you stand on business. Another one is I don't
Masculine.
like change. So if
Here
you're
we
not
go.
gonna be a man of your word, like any little bit of change,
Any
it
little
just
bit of
throws
change.
off my whole little thing that I'm whatever I'm trying to do. I'll be like, oh, I hate change, and I have high expectations of people. I'm a multiplier, so if you have a dream, if you have something that you want to do, I'm gonna encourage you to do it. And when you start lacking, I'm on your head. I'm like, yo, you said this. I have a takeover spirit.
Yeah, because you're masculine. And the results of three marriages failed. And look, I'm in my third marriage. And this is here's what I'm gonna say. Here's what I'm gonna say about this. If you're a woman that think you run things, and I don't care how much money you make. I don't care if you make $200,000 a year and your man make 50. If you're preaching the Bible and throwing it out like that, you got to also understand that you're the woman. You're not the head. You're not the head of anything. And yes, we will listen, but the fact is you can't think you're going to throw your weight around and you trying to make him be something he doesn't want to be. You can't do that because you going I mean, men gonna reject that. They're gonna reject it. If they want to accept it, they can accept it, but they will reject it if you coming out masculine toward them. That's just like another man coming at them. Another man gonna come. It just don't work. It just don't work. You got to get out your masculine. You're a female. Act like a female. Stop acting like you can make people do stuff. You can't make people. You can't make no man do nothing he don't want to do. And that's where you coming in talking about you. Uh, you'll get on him about why you're not doing. Don't no man want. My mama passed away already. I don't need you on my back like that. That's what you got to understand.
But
Okay.
take over to make you the best person that you
No,
can
you
be,
don't
and that
take
could be a
over
lot for
nothing.
somebody.
Okay. Was that 3 flaws?
Uh-huh.
And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Again, I'm inspiring. I have a lot going for myself. I'm a team player. I'm friendly. I love to be
You're a
fit. I
boss.
love to
You love
be
to be fit.
compromised.
See, and see, I get with that. You love to be fit, and I think just you look. I just no, I don't get it. I don't get it. While women sit up there and looking at themselves, I can see myself. I know I'm a fat guy, you know, but these women sit up there and they keep saying that like I, you know, I like fit. I like fit, but you're not. You're not. And no matter 100 out of 100, always say I'm working on it. Okay. Well, if you're working on it, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. But don't sit up here talking about, you know, I want this, I want that. He need to be fit. I had one woman said she eat good and she don't eat nothing but vegetables. Man, lady was probably 150 pounds overweight. Talking about she big boned it. Man, get on out of here.
I love to just work with people and be the best version and help us be the best version of
Okay.
ourselves.
Well,
And I'm
let's
a
do what we
praying
got.
woman.
She's a praying woman. We know that for sure, girl. This
Yeah,
is
right.
Genesis, California, 39. She's works in Veterans Administration, mom to 3 kids by 3 men. She's been married 3 times. She is a wife. She's not having sex until she gets married again.
The 3 baby daddies. But a lot of women do that. When they getting close to 50, they just shut it down. They just shut it down. I know why, and I ain't gonna say it, but I'm gonna just say they shut it down, and it just don't make no sense, man. You done had sex with them 3 baby daddies, and I bet you did it before you got married. But this time, just so you think you're gonna be able to lock in somebody into a marriage because they won't have sex with you, they'll just go to the next person. They'll just go to the next person. I mean, especially once they find out you bossy. Don't no man want no bossy woman. We we like women. We don't like bossy women. And if you can't conform, they're gonna be out. You bossy, no sex, they gonna be out.
Are you on the Kendra G Singles dating app?
Done. Done. What's going on, guys? This is What Are You Doing? This is Bruce with What Are You Doing? We did another Kendra G live singles, man, and this one kind of irritated me. She seems like she's an okay woman. I'm not gonna say I just tried to go against some of the things that she was saying, like the thing about she's a wife. You know, you're you're not a wife right this minute. You're not a wife. When you get married, then you'll be a wife. You see what I'm saying? So don't try to twist the Bible up to make yourself look good because you got to understand, you know, you had some issues in between them 3 marriages and it's hard. And listen, even in my marriages, I can't say that I was perfect because I wasn't. And I wouldn't say my exes were bad people. Matter of fact, I'm not going to say that. But don't come on here. Don't come on here talking about, you know, look, I love God. Let me just say this here, man, and I'm gonna get out of here. You're thumping the Bible at people, and you're using stuff. You're taking stuff out of context. You're taking stuff out of context, and that's not cool. So that's really all I have to say about this, guys. Y'all like the video? Don't forget to like and subscribe, and also, guys, share my videos. This has been another Kendra G Singles Live. I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Y'all be cool.